Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2020 simulation of Euro 2020, and the game that we've got for you today is France versus Croatia in a rematch of the 2018 World Cup final, and Croatia are going to be looking for revenge here against a France team who have done pretty well in their group stage games, 2 wins and a draw. Croatia coming through just on the last game following losses against Spain and Norway in their first game, but they're looking to pick up. I think they are missing Luka Modric from his injury in the last group game, but let's go into the games and we'll take a look at the teams. And on the left we've got France in a 4-3-3 with Lloris in goal, back four made up of Pavard, Varane, Umtiti and Mendy. N'Golo Kante anchors the midfield with Blaise Matuidi and Paul Pogba ahead of him, Ousmane Dembele on the right, Anthony Martial on the left with Antoine Griezmann up front. On the other hand, Croatia with a 4-2-3-1 formation, Livakovic in goal with Vasilico, Lovren, Benkovic and Toljan in the back line, Rakitic and Kovacic in the centre of midfield with Lilovic ahead of them, Marco Piazza on the right, Ivan Perisic on the left and Kramaric up front spearheading that attack. And let's go into the game. Let's see how the teams line up and sort of deal with the early stages of the game here. It'll be interesting without Luka Modric for Croatia, because he really inspires them, really keeps the play ticking as the ball from Perisic can't find Kramaric in the centre. But Croatia will need to sort of press forward here. I can see them, if they start sitting back and allowing France to come at them, they're going to be in a lot of danger here, as Martial comes forward and Griezmann's been tripped off the ball and Lovren receives a yellow card for that. But in the opening stages, it's been near enough all Croatia in terms of possession. There's a poor goal kick out by Lloris, and Perisic finds Piazza on the other wing. Can he put a ball into the centre? Goes past Mendy, the ball comes in, Perisic's header, and within 5 minutes Croatia have taken a lead against World Cup champions France. And you've got to say, given how they've dominated possession over the first 5 minutes, they've pretty much deserved that goal. It's not the best clearance from, it wasn't the best kick out from Lloris to begin with. Then that challenge from Mendy was just awful. He wasn't anywhere close to the ball, and they managed, and Croatia just, with absolute clinical precision, got the goal as Griezmann comes running down that left-hand side. Back to Martial, Griezmann now into Pogba, and good save by Livakovic, and Griezmann knocks in the rebound. And within 8 minutes, it's 1-1. As Griezmann, we'll see that again, Griezmann pulls it back to Martial, who lays it off to Griezmann once more. Back to Paul Pogba. And good stop by Livakovic. Couldn't handle it, but Griezmann on hand for the rebound. He was on side when that effort was hit by Paul Pogba, but Livakovic just couldn't get there in time to secure the ball, as Dembele's corner kick is headed towards goal by Antoine Griezmann, but that's been saved by the goalkeeper. Halilovic now puts in the ball, Varane clears, Pogba clears the second ball, but there's no one to pick up the ball for France, as Griezmann takes it away from Vasilico, and he's one-on-one with Livakovic, and that's a great save by the keeper. Dembele now puts a corner kick in, Kramaric clears, now Matuidi. And that's been blocked out for a corner. And since France's equaliser, you've got to say it's been all France in this game, as Dembele will take this outswinging corner, Varane's header, and just like that, France have taken the lead now. Great header by Raphael Varane to power in that header from Ousmane Dembele's corner kick. You can see there great header in. The man on the post left Livakovic pretty helpless there, and it was a great header from the central defender to give France the lead. And bar the opening 5 minutes, it's been all France in this game, and you can see the stats there, absolutely dominating this Croatia side. They're happy to concede a lot of the possession, but when France are creating so many chances on the counter-attack, I think they'll be more than happy with that, as Pavard clears that ball away from Perisic, and Kante clears that second ball. Rakitic now into Kovacic. Vasilica, can he put in the ball? No. Mendy intercepts that and plays it down the line to Martial. Can France counter-attack once again, as N'Golo Kante plays it across to Benjamin Mendy, and France just happy to keep possession now. And just playing it nice and calmly, trying to just slow the game down a little bit here, as Paul Pogba's ball over the top to Griezmann's found, and good save there from Livakovic, and again to deny Griezmann once again, as Piazza is dispossessed by Mendy, and France coming forward once again, wave after wave of attack from France here, as Matuidi brings the ball down and buries that into the top corner. Great finish there from the central midfielder, and France have doubled their lead here. And we'll take a look at that once more. Benjamin Mendy on the ball into Paul Pogba. Great ball out to Ousmane Dembele, who nods it down to Matuidi. One touch, and then with his left foot just powers that into the top corner. And France are looking very, very comfortable here in this game as we approach half-time, and there's 3 minutes of additional time to play, and there's the half-time whistle. France 3, Croatia 1, and France are looking very, very good for their lead. Croatia have had slightly more possession in this game, but creating only 4 chances in this game, 2 of which are on target, 1 went in. It's not the best return for all that possession that they've got. France, on the other hand, as soon as they realised Croatia are going to be playing with a lot of the ball, they just went for the counter-attacks, and they've been rewarded. 3 goals to the good. Well, 3 goals scored in the game, 2 goals to the good in Bilbao, as they're looking relatively comfortable. And you've got to say, it's going to take a monumental effort here from Croatia to get back into this game. But let's see how they respond in this second half as France kick off. But France, with the quality that they've got in this team, you can't really look past them. You can't rule them out from just killing the game off and just taking the lead. And Livakovic with another save in this game. He's been, despite conceding 3 goals, he's been absolute rock for Croatia. There's another save from Varane's header, and we could well be looking at a much bigger scoreline had Livakovic not been on the form that he is on. And that's a poor ball from Vasilica, as Matuidi's ball over the top to Griezmann's found. Can the Barcelona winger score? And he probably should have. Another great stop there by Livakovic, as Dembele will take another corner in this game, but that's gone over everyone. But Kante will keep the ball in France's possession. Matuidi's header blocked, and his another effort blocked again as Perisic is cleared. And France have carried on as they were in the first half, really starting to push for more goals, as that's been cleared out by France. And Dembele has a chance to counter here, and he's gone wide and skips past another challenge. Livakovic with another save. The angle was narrowed for him, but he still found for the goal, but just couldn't find the back of the net, as Croatia made a couple of subs already. But Livakovic with a poor clearance, and Dembele picks it up puts the ball over the top to Martial, who's going to keep that in, and he's played that back to Benjamin Mendy, and he's hit the bar. Great effort there from the left back as France still on the ball. Benkovic clears it out for a corner kick, and that's 9 corner kicks in this game for France. But that's been cleared out, and Vlasic can counter-attack. He's gone past Mendy. Can't get past Pavard though. And with just over 20 minutes left, and about 22 minutes left, it looks very comfortable for France. Croatia haven't really been able to create anything in this second half as Martial picks up the ball, and another stop by Livakovic. But it was a pretty tame effort from the Manchester United forward, but Livakovic on hand to handle that as we've got 12 minutes left in this game. Coman's free kick comes in. That's been cleared out. And Croatia once again clear their lines, but France on the ball once more, and they're looking very, very threatening here as Martial comes inside from that left wing position. He's gone back out wide, plays it across to Paul Pogba. Now Matuidi, Pogba, Kante exchanging passes in midfield. Great one-touch football there as Benjamin Mendy comes into the box, but his effort is blocked by Vasalico, and Livakovic clears that out for a throw-in. 10 minutes for Croatia to do something in this game, but with kick outs like that from Livakovic, that's not helping them as Zuma on the overlap. Can he put a ball in? He does. Griezmann finds the bottom corner from Zuma's low ball, and it's France 4, Croatia 1, and it's been coming in this second half. As we can see there, great play to release Zuma on that overlap, and he skips past the man. Great effort from Griezmann. Livakovic looks like he got a hand to that, but just couldn't get enough on it to keep that out. And Petkovic's header finds the back of the net there. Instant reply for that 4th goal from Petkovic there. It was a hopeful ball in by Sime Vasalico, and we'll see that again. Laid off by Rakitic. A hopeful ball in, and that looping header from Petkovic into the far post. And could we be seeing a comeback here from Croatia? They've got very little time to do so. 4 minutes of additional time to get 2 goals, and time is ticking rapidly away. We've got less than 30 seconds, and surely that's not enough for Croatia to get 2 goals in this game. Just seconds left. Vlasic on the ball into Vasalico. That's been blocked. Martial on the ball once more. Back to Hugo Lloris, and Coman on the ball once more. And that is that. France have dominated Croatia, and you can just see from the stats there, 25 shots from France compared to Croatia's 6, 16 of which from France on target for Croatia, and they've just been absolutely dominated here. Livakovic with 14 saves in this game, absolutely colossal in goal. And we've seen some great goalkeeping performances in this tournament so far, but that might be up there with the best of them. Despite conceding 4 goals, it could have been so much worse for France had Livakovic just not been on the form that he was on. But that's going to be it for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next game. Thank you.